The best thing about not smoking is the freedom I have.
Don't wait for something to happen. We all know what cigarettes can do.
I wanted to be a positive role model for my son.
The only thing to do is to stop.
I think the clincher for me was when my sister said all she wanted for Christmas was for me to quit smoking.
Introducing this year's Ex-Smokers Hall of Fame. 45 ex-smokers, each with their own reason for quitting.
My doctors took me in the office and told me that if I did not quit smoking, that I would not live to see my granddaughter born.
I don't know, I just wanted control of my own life, and I felt like everything I did revolved around cigarettes.
It just seemed kind of crazy to be barely 20 years old and feel out of breath walking up the stairs.
The best thing about not smoking is the energy that I have. And I found the more I got involved in experiences that made me feel good, maybe even more not want to smoke, because now you're feeling your need.
I called 1-800-TRY-TO-STOP, and I got the patches.
One of the keys when I went to the smoking cessation class is you have to have something to try to replace the smoking. What did it for me with Tootsie Pops.
It somehow flipped in my mind, and I thought, what if I'm not giving something up? Maybe I'm going to gain something.
I never told myself I wasn't going to smoke. I just said day by day, I'm not smoking today.
I didn't want to be that person that had that hard time hiking up there anymore. And I knew I wouldn't go back, and I was going to get healthier.
It was tough. It wasn't easy. You know, there was some days you do kind of backslide a little bit, but eventually I said, you know, and I think when my daughter saw me smoking, and she cried, and that was really, I was like, I'll never forget that day.
You have to have a reason to quit. You have to be motivated. Whether it's a physical reason, whether it's an emotional reason, there's got to be a trigger to get you going. And I think you have to, if you don't quit the first time, you've got to keep trying.
For most patients to have the greatest chance of quitting, it's a multi-pronged attack where there's some form of nicotine replacement therapy, maybe another pharmacologic intervention like a Chantix or a Wellbutrin, in addition to a robust support system. But again, it's really when an individual is ready to quit that is the best time.
The message is keep trying, use any tool you need, because one of these times it's going to take, and then you're going to look back and go, wow, I did it.
The best thing about my life since I've quit smoking is that I feel good about what I'm doing. I don't have to worry what I smell like, where my money's going.
We found 45 people who wanted to step forward and tell their story in the hopes that they will inspire somebody else. They want to help others quit smoking because they know how difficult it was for them to quit smoking, and they would really be thrilled if just one person who saw or heard them would quit as a result of this campaign.